Good morning. Welcome to today's episode of VinFit. So I'm going to roll back the chair, and everything is going to be seated. If you have a chance, you can grab a couple of bottles. If you want to use those as weights, that's optional, but that'll give you a little bit of extra resistance. Or if you have a couple of dumbbells or something like that, you can use that too. But otherwise, you can just use your arms or your own body weight. All right. So sorry for no music today. All right, I'm just going to start by rocking my arms a little bit, get loosened up a little bit because I'm going to be moving the arms a lot today. We'll have 3 rounds of 10 exercises. So we'll do our 10 exercises and then repeat them all. First thing I'm going to do is like a push press like this. So I've got my water bottles. I'm going straight over my head, trying to fully extend my shoulders and straighten out my elbows. Straight up. Kind of a classic shoulder exercise here, working on those middle deltoids. So straight up, take a break if you need to, or put down the weights if you need to. But otherwise, we're going straight up. Again, straighten out the shoulder, straighten out the elbow, all the way up. If you can hear my shoulder click, I apologize. It's fine. All right, going straight into curls. So I'm going to reach out in front of myself, hold up like this. You can move your arms in front of you more like this if arms of your chair get in the way, or you can come out to the side like this, come straight up like this. Get our curls. There's a bunch of different ways you can modify this one too. You can like turn your wrists however you want. You're gonna straighten in front of yourself, go like that. There we go. All right, now we're going out for flies. I'm gonna have my hands out here. Go straight out to the side. Straight up. And I'm gonna stop right when I'm parallel with the ground. I like to do a 1-2, 1-2 pace. So 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. You can hold it there a little bit if you want to. Nice 1-2 pace. 1-2, 1-2. You can go faster if you want, but you don't want to go too much faster. Definitely go slower if you want. All right, now I'm going to do triceps. So I want to lean forward and then straighten the triceps straight behind myself. Straighten the triceps straight back. So I want to make sure that I'm leaning out, but I still can reach my arms out over the arms of the chair. And straighten them out like that. Straighten them out. There we go. So we are doing tricep extensions. Got a couple water bottles for weights, and we're pushing them straight out behind us here. Okay, now I'm going to put my arms out to the side and do forward circles. Do forward circles. I'm trying to alternate so that we have something between all the shoulder exercises. That'll make it a little bit easier for me at least, but it's still already getting tough. So I've got my water bottles. These are 16 ounces, I think, so they're about a pound each, 20 ounces. So they're not especially heavy, but it's definitely making my shoulders tired. All right, now I'm going to do reverse arm circles. Just rolling my shoulders backwards. know the bottles are not super heavy, but this is good functional exercise, and it's good working on the flexibility and making sure that we can do the moves and go through movements and motions without injury. That's really important for just like activities of daily living, things of that nature. I'm about ready for a break already. Shoulders are getting pretty tired. All right, I'm gonna lean forward and do rows. So leaning forward, my arms out to the side of the chair, and pulling these straight back up. So kind of an upper back exercise here. Doing some rows. It's already Wednesday, so we're getting to it. Beautiful day out today. Hopefully you can all get outside sometime today. Enjoy the weather. Hopefully I'll figure out how to have music next time. All right, forward flies. Putting my arms out in front of myself like this, and then bringing them up. And bringing them up. If you want, you can maybe go like outside of the sides of the chair. Bring them up like that. By going right in front of myself, I can land them right on my knees. And that's going to keep me from getting too exhausted or too sore right away. So go to the side. And then you're going to keep your arms in tension the whole time because you're not resting on your legs ever. Or just right in front, landing on your knees. Okay. Now I'm doing another tricep, so I'm putting my arms behind my head. And I'm pushing up like this. You can do both at the same time if you'd rather do that way. And I'm just going to go one at a time. Make sure you extend that elbow all the way. Extend the elbow. You do these with a barbell if you're at the gym. That helps too. Keep your arms this way. It's easier with kind of a bent bar rather than a straight bar. Otherwise, you can just do the dumbbells like this, especially if you're holding something like a water bottle. It's easier. It can get tough with a dumbbell because your head gets in the way. All right. Now I'm going to go out the side like this, out the side like this. Get a little bit of a twist in here. Not too much. I don't want to hurt my back. Make sure that I am getting a good little twist going. There we go. My shoulders are definitely burning. I have to put the water bottles down here pretty soon. Not bad. All right, after this one, we will be taking our first short little break. All right, rest time. Swing the arms out a little bit. Get some of the lactic acid out if you got that building up like I do. Swing them out, swing them out. Start right back over. And get after it one more time. Round 2. Then after that is round 3. And then we'll be done. All right. Take a water break if you need to. Forgot to bring water today. All right, back to the military press. So I'm going straight up. Straight up. Extend the shoulders all the way. Straighten out the elbows. Go slow if you want to. Probably don't want to go too much faster than the 2 second, 2 second. I think the slower you go, the harder it gets a little bit, but it's good for building up the endurance in the muscles. And this is one of those really functional exercises, being able to put your arms over your head like this. Think about being able to load luggage into an airplane or putting things up on a shelf. Just good functional exercise and functional movement. This is good to be able to make that move happen. Switching to curls. Get the biceps. Give the shoulders a little bit of a rest right now. Again, you can go out to the side if you want, or if the arms of your wheelchair are in the way. Get that going right there. Try to squeeze it all the way. Straight and squeeze it all the way. So you really want to go the full range of motion on this, if you're able to. It's going to be hard if your arms are in front of you. All right, you go to dumbbell flies. So I'm going to put my arms by my side, then go straight up to parallel. Straight up, so my arms are horizontal with the ground. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go slower if you want or faster. It's probably just want to go slower if you're going to change the speed. Otherwise, just go at your own pace. Put down the water bottles if you need to. Use heavier weights if you want to. Go straight out to the side. Okay, now we're going to go back to the tricep extension. So I'm leaning forward. I'm going to have the bottles out to the side. I'm going straight back like this. Straight back. So again, just like with the curls, I'm going to bend my arms all the way and then completely straight to get full range of motion through the elbow. Full range of motion. So really bending the arm all the way and then straightening it all the way. 90 degrees and straighten. Okay, I'm going to put the weights down. I'm doing forward arm circles now. So I'm going to do it without the weights because my shoulders are getting too tired. So I'm just doing the forward arm circles. Rock the shoulders if you want to, or just do the arms. Forward circles, forward circles. Even without the bottles, my arms are getting tired. All right, here we go. Couple more seconds. And reverse. Definitely feeling the lactic acid. A lot of times these endurance exercises are harder than using weights. Like a lot of times if you're just using weights for strength training or endurance or like muscle building, you're just doing like 8 reps, 10 reps, and then you're done with the set. So doing this endurance stuff is pretty hard because you really got to stick with it and battle through. That's how we get the results. All right. Leaning forward, doing the rows. So I'm going to straighten out my arms all the way. I'm leaning forward as much as I can. I'm bringing my arms right up by my side here. Right up by my side. So I'm really tightening my back, and I'm going to squeeze my back, pull my shoulder blades together as tight as I can. These are good muscles to work on. The more you strengthen the muscles in your back and your core, the less back pain that you'll have. So if you have chronic back pain, these kinds of exercises is really good for that. Just make sure you have good form. So I'm not like rolling my lower back too much. I'm keeping my lower back straight and upper back too, and then really squeezing the back muscles here. All right. Now we're back to the forward flies. Like this. Straight out in front of me. Hold it straight up. Bring it straight up in front of you. Really getting those anterior deltoids. It's the front of your shoulder right here. Very important to have strong shoulders also. Again, for different kinds of functional movements and things that you might do, it's really useful. All right, go back to the arms over the head, and then doing the tricep extensions like this. Again, you can put down the bottles if you want, or you can do both hands at the same time if you want to make it harder. Go at your own pace. This is what feels right for me. If you don't have any kind of equipment, triceps can be hard to work out, but if you can do push-ups, like that's a really good one. If you do push-ups with your hands closer together, that's really going to target your triceps. If you can use a chair to do dips, so either have a chair on each side of yourself or just a chair behind you and do the dips, then that's another good way to target your triceps if you don't have any equipment. All right. Do both hands left, both hands right. Then we'll take another rest after this. Then it'll be time for round 3. Here we go. Almost time for the break. Hang in there. Hang in there. Almost time. Almost. All right, there we go. Rest. Try to swing out those arms. Let me get that lactic acid out. All right. Feeling pretty good. One more round. One more round. And don't forget to sign up tomorrow for yoga with Catherine Fox. Very excited to be adding that. So that'll be weekly on Thursdays. And that will also be taking place on Teams. That's going to be interactive, so you'll be able to see her, but she'll also be able to see you. And you can turn off the microphone and the camera if you want to. But I know it's very helpful to have that be interactive, and that's something that she's really looking forward to. Here we go. Get the military press. Put down the weights if you need to. Go. Fully extend the shoulder. Straighten out your elbows. Ignore my popping shoulder. Here we go. All the way up. All right, curls. Keep going to the side. So if I'm in a wheelchair, my arms are outside of the armrests if I can. Otherwise, I'll go right in front of myself, right here in the wheelchair. There we go. Get that going. If you don't have any equipment, biceps are definitely a harder muscle to target. But you do like bottles, anything that you can pull up like this, just do some reps like this, that's going to help. You can put a towel around your foot and then grab the ends of the towel and use your foot to push against it. That's another way to get kind of a curl going if you don't have any equipment. All right, good on the flies out to the side. Up to parallel, and down, up to parallel, and down. There we go. One, two, and I'll take a 1, 2, pause, 1, 2. Okay, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1 second down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 second. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. The longer you hold it here, the more you're really focusing on the endurance of the muscles, which again is really helpful for kind of functional strength. Back to the tricep extensions. Leaning forward. Here we go. Bringing those bottles all the way forward and then completely straight. Bringing it forward, completely straight. The tricep extensions. Bring it straight back. And straight back. Here we go. Again, there's different things you can do for triceps, but especially if you're limited to a chair, it can be a little bit more difficult. So finding things like this is definitely gonna be helpful. And then again, just like straightening things out over your head, doing forward arm circles now, circles. My arms are getting pretty tired. I decided to stick with the bottle, so let's see if I can go the whole 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Then I'll try to keep it going with the backward circles after this. Here we go. Forward arm circles. All right, backwards. Here we go. I'm gonna rest for a second. I'm gonna try to rest my arms out. Get pretty tired. Here we go. These 20-ounce bottles are getting really heavy. Hope you guys are all hanging in there. Almost there, almost there. Sticking with it. All right, almost done. Let's go. All right, there we go. We made it. Leaning forward, doing the rows. Really squeezing the back. Squeeze the back. Pulling those bottles all the way up. So if you had a straight bar, imagine if the bar was coming all the way to your chest. You bring your hands together if you need to. That'll make it a little bit easier, especially with the range of motion. So if I have a straight bar, it could be a little bit hard for me to get it all the way to my chest. But if my hands are straight out like this, it's a little bit easier. All right, back to the flies. Flies in front, hands up like this. Here we go. All right. Straight up. Come out to the side a little bit. Your arms are outside of the sides of the wheelchair. Make sure you don't pinch a finger on a wheel. Just bring those arms straight up, straight up. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. We appreciate all the work that you guys are doing. Everybody working hard to stay home and stay safe. I know everybody's been getting bored, but it makes a big difference. Arms over the head. Alternate, alternate, alternate. Straight up. Straighten out the elbow. All right. Almost done, almost done. I feel like this should be Friday because my arms are getting very tired. Here we go. Really glad that you're joining me. It's important to stay active during these times. All the activity helps. All right, this is our last move. So we start out with hands right here, bring them out to the side. Bring it down, bring them out to the side. Want to try to get a nice little twist going. And this is definitely a good functional motion to be able to engage in. You know, whether you're picking something up and handing it to somebody or putting grocery bags in a cart. It's definitely important to be able to do this nice little twisting and not hurt your back. In my case, it's picking up a 1-year-old and moving him around. All right, that's the end of it. Good job. I'm just gonna cool down, get more stretching going here, move the shoulders, and relax. But we are finished. Thank you all for joining me today. Remember, tomorrow is yoga with Catherine Fox. We're very excited about that, and that's going to be Thursdays now. Same time, same place. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you can get out there and enjoy the weather today. It's definitely looking pretty beautiful so far right here in South Weymouth. All right. Bye-bye.